Yo guys, welcome back to Cryptoria. So I'm going to be covering Casper. Before I do, I'd appreciate if you like, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload. And with that being said, let's get into this video. So what is Casper? Casper is a new Turing-complete smart contracting platform backed by proof-of-stake, consensus algorithm and WebAssembly. The network is permissionless, decentralized and public blockchain. So how does Casper actually work? Casper relies on a group of validators to verify transactions and uphold the network. Unlike proof-of-work networks, which needs to centralize validators for economies of scale, Casper allows for geographical decentralizations of validators. Casper validates verified transactions based on staked tokens and receives Cspr rewards for participating in the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. Cspr is a native token on the Casper network. So guys, jumping straight onto CoinMarketCap, as you guys can see, they're doing pretty well in the top 300 just about. So as you guys can see, 299 plays at the moment. I will be going over the website in a bit. Current price is not doing too bad. It is up nearly 1% over the last 24 hours. Just as you guys just jumped over there, as you guys can see, up 1% now. The current price is over that 10-cent mark, so around 0.123. Current market cap, as you guys can see, is 170 million. Diluted market cap is over 1.2 billion dollars, and the circulating volume is over 35 million. So going over the chart very briefly, as you guys can see, it did have that massive spike all the way back in 2012 around that $1.30, and did unfortunately dip all the way back down to where it is at the moment. Going over where you guys could buy it, the best place probably being on Huobi Global or Gate.io, but there is other exchanges where you could trade it against the ETH as well. So go ahead and check that out as well, guys. So guys, I will be jumping onto the website now. So I have just jumped onto the Casper Network's website. So as you guys can see, the future-proof blockchain, the first proof-of-stake blockchain built off the Casper CBC specification. So go ahead and check out the white paper, and as you guys can see as well, Casper is live on the mainnet. Read more here. It is over here as well, guys, if you want to click that on the block explorer and then go over into the mainnet if you do want to explore that as well, and check out this video as well. It gives you more of an understanding of what Casper is. So going down here, I did already mention this, but as you guys can see, why Casper? The CBC Casper proof of stake. So Casper was built off the original CBC Casper specifications designed by Ethereum developers. Scalable, Casper's proof-of-stake architecture will enable sharding and database scaling solution. Enterprise optimized, businesses can choose to build private or permissioned applications on the network, and future-proof. Upgradable contracts, predictable gas fees and WebAssembly ensures Casper evolves as businesses do. So that is a bit about why Casper is there. Casper's developer grant. So Casper Labs is now partnered with DevXDAO to collaborate with emerging technology associations and Swiss associations. So it is pretty sick that they're doing this as well. So go and check that out as well. Going over the actual token. So I did already mention the CSPR token already. So the CSPR is the native token to the Casper network. As a proof-of-stake blockchain, Casper relies on CSPR to reward the validators that participate in the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism to secure and uphold the network. So that is just a bit about what the actual token is, and there is the Casper Association as well, which you could go ahead and read out here as well. So guys, I will be jumping onto some recent news now. So guys, in terms of recent news, I have jumped over to my favorite website, CoinMarketCap, where it does highlight what news was occurring with Casper Lab and Casper Networks. So just jumping into here, this did happen on the 27th of August, so a couple of days ago. So as you guys can see, join the CEO of Casper Labs for a community AMA tomorrow at 12 PM EST. So hopefully you guys were able to join this and was able to see what's actually going to be happening with the Casper network in general and where this project is going to be heading to. So hopefully you were able to join this as well. In terms of other news, I have jumped onto the Casper Labs blog page, where it does say Casper Labs join AWS Marketplace to expand developer access to enterprise blockchain. So this is huge, especially collaborating with Amazon Web Services that is big news. So as you guys can see, we're thrilled to announce that we're partnered with Amazon Web Services to give developers and organizations building on the Casper network the ability to directly deploy node infrastructures and design private networks for product testing via AWS. So AWS is huge in general, so it's good to see that Casper Labs actually trying to integrate this with their actual network as well. So this is huge news. I will leave a link for this below as well, just so you can give it a bit more of a read about what this is going to be doing for the project as well. So guys, I will be jumping onto the price analysis now. So guys, yes, whatever's been waiting for, the price analysis. So guys, I have jumped onto the daily just to give you more of an insight of the long-term projection, just because the weekly and monthly was a bit cluttered and it wasn't really clear on the actual trading view platform. So I have jumped onto the daily. So as you guys can see, I have drawn this major trend line from around here. It did touch in that second time. So what I'm thinking of was going to be happening is either going to be touching that trend line again and might be rejecting it, or it might completely burst above. And as you guys can see, I did draw that line here in green, and it might just completely break it above and go towards these highs around that 3.6 level, as you guys can see. Or what it might do is completely reject that. As you guys can see, I did draw that Fibonacci as well. It did seem to be playing out quite well. It has been rejecting that level of 78.6 and does seem to be creating that level of support around that level. It's very cluttered at the moment. As you guys can see, it has been rejected for quite some time, creating multiple levels of supports. So hopefully what it does now is either, you know, create a level of support again and maintain above that 78.6, 61.8 level around that region, and then go above, or what it might do is completely break that, coming back down to this trend line here. So it might touch it the third time here before going back up, retesting that trend line above there, and then going towards that 3.6 level, just for that long-term projection for the start. So that is what I think in terms of the long term. In terms of short term, guys, I did put this down as well. I've jumped onto the 4-hour time frame. So as you guys can see, it does seem to be ranging between that 1.8 level, so that 18-cent level, and that 10-cent level for quite some time. So as you guys can see, has been bouncing ever since then. And so what I do see happening is either going to be going back up towards that 1.8 level, might be retesting that, and then going towards that 20 level or 21 level. As you guys can see, there's multiple rejections over here, so it is a bit of a region you need to be watching out for, just because, you know, there's going to be a lot of rejections here. So be expected to be another sort of level of rejection here, or it might completely ignore that and then go completely, you know, skyrocket and going towards that 50-cent level. So either that's going to be playing out, or what it might happen is completely break that level, breaking these levels of supports and going back down towards, you know, that 5-cent, 6-cent level. But that is highly unlikely, especially as I did mention those news articles before with AWS and stuff. If that's being rolled out as we speak, that will definitely not be the case. So that is what I think as well. So those are, you know, the three sort of targets I'm looking for. In terms of another short term, I have jumped to the hourly time frame. So as you guys can see, I did draw out this major trend line, so it did touch once, twice, 3 times. So it does seem to be maintaining above this trend line. So hopefully what it does now is just completely just, you know, keeps above that, creating that level of supports here and going beyond towards that 1.5 level initially, and then going up. So guys, this was actually taken a couple of days ago, so as you can see, August 27th. So I have taken this analysis, so I have jumped onto it daily again, and as you guys can see, I did take this morning. So as I mentioned before, comparing it to this actually. So as you guys can see, exact same graph. So it has been maintaining that level between that 78.6 and 61.8. Have drawn out these levels over here, these arrows here, just to show you the supports being formed and created. There is a little one here as well, but I didn't actually put that down just because it's in between. So I did put that there, and as you guys can see, it has been sort of being you know, creating that level of support, and has been maintaining it as we speak. So hopefully what it does now, it does maintain that and continues going up towards that high over here to that 2-3 level, completing that Fibonacci very cleanly. So guys, that is what I think in terms of long-term and short-term projections as well. So guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your predictions are for the project as well. If it's good, bad, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on bell notification for all future videos. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.